What up, y'all?
TeamMUJ in the motherfucking house.
Yeah.
For a review that we put off for a little while, you know what I'm saying? Not really. Actually, this one's cut in line.
This one is closer to the other reviews we got coming.
Yeah, this is cutting in line for sure.
Yeah.
Here we haven't done a review in a while, but if you see those, at least with the last two, we do reviews for albums that we really like, you know what I'm saying? And this one is jumping the gun. We plan on doing 2 more for sure right after this of different albums that we should have done.
Overdue albums.
But we're cutting in line for Razor because it is the most recent release, so maybe it'll help the fucking hype because damn, we're hype over this shit. Motherfucking HeaRtless from our homeboys Razor.
I mean, like you said, if y'all can't tell, you know
we are fucking razored out in this motherfucker.
today.
Because we're super hype. This is the debut release from Razor on LSP, Lyrical Snuff Production. Hell yeah, L's up. Super dope. And here we've been following Razor for a while now. I personally have known Razor, Johnny Rocca. The Rocca. And Ripperoony, Sin Ripperoony. I've known these guys since about 2012 now. They've looked out for me nonstop in the Chicago scene. Being a kid from Indiana, they look out for me when I came out to Chicago. They offered me a lot of opportunities, and here we are today where I backed them up regularly as their DJ. So when we go into this review, I know people are going to be like, well, they're always wearing Razor gear, and Bobby Blaze the DJ. So no, but we just want to let you know we do reviews of shit that we really like.
Straight up, and like you said, a lot of people. We said it on the web show. Like a lot of people are think it's biased or whatever because, like you said, Bobby Blaze is their DJ. We've been fucking with them for a minute, but like this being our album, their debut release on LSP, it's a fucking super fire album.
Yeah, we had to talk about it.
And we had to talk about it. Regardless of them being our homies and us being tight with them and the connections we got with them, but
even if we barely knew them,
in all reality,
have to do it because this is that good.
It is.
And what this album means then too, it being the debut release on LSP.
Right.
And from what I know, this is just the beginning of some really great things to come on LSP from Razor. This shit here, motherfucking HeaRtless though. Like before we jump into this shit, we just want to let everybody know that like we think this shit is super dope.
It is, man.
We're gonna go through and kind of just like since it's only a 10-track, well really it's 8 tracks.
It's 8 tracks with 2 bonus tracks.
Yeah, we're gonna go over just some of the tracks on there, some of our thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? And you'll hear a little bit of this album played along with it. Really, man, in my opinion, it starts like it should be, whether it be a poem or a movie or something. You get that first opening poem.
The intro kicks off and they get that opening feeling and then just fire.
Yeah, the intro
I
really
like
sets it
that
up.
intro.
Hell yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, dude. It really set it up. Nice. The guy's poem was dope as fuck, you know what I'm saying? I've never met this guy, but I think he's from the area then also, and he's done a lot of work with Razor and will continue to do more work with Razor. And I really did enjoy that beginning, and like it sets up what this HeaRtless ass album is about to be, you know what I'm saying? And how twisted and dark this album would be. There's even times where listening to it, I'm like, oh, I know these guys. They say some sick shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are my guys, but man,
I shook hands and hugged these guys before. It's kind of like, man, did I get too close?
Yeah, right.
For
anybody can become a victim, like it says in the motherfucking album. You know what I'm saying? At any time, dude. But it's just crazy.
It is dope, though.
Like
it is such a fire EP. I mean, and like you said, there's hopefully more fire and just the beginning.
If this is just the beginning, if this is their debut like feature release through LSP, then obviously anything else can only get better. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna get better opportunities now. Kicking off the album, the first track that's on it is the "Kill You All," and that's the first joint that I think we all heard from the album too. Because
I've heard it multiple times.
Live. Before, like, when they first were going to start doing it live, I got sent it, like, almost, like, right before a show, remember?
Yeah.
And they were like, here, don't play this to anybody, don't give this to anybody, but here's the first track off of HeaRtless. And we were listening here, like, oh, shit, shit! Like, it was cool because it went from them recording it that weekend, or that week, to being sent to me, like, the day of the show because it had finally got mixed enough to where they could use it as a show mix. Sent to me, sent to my email, put on a motherfucking thumb drive, and then we drove out to Chicago and played that shit, and it was fucking
all like
dope.
within the same
hell
couple days.
Yeah, within a couple days.
The whole week.
The album went from, or the
fun.
song went from, like, I don't know when they wrote it, but recorded, mixed. A good enough mix and master to play for as a show mix, and then email to thumb drive to play on the show.
Fucking live, bro. It was so dope.
So, and then after hearing that, we're like, okay, dude, like. And I remember when we first listened to it, you were like, he said this isn't even like album master, and it sounded good as fuck. We were listening to it weighing in the system then too. Right away though, it really kicks off through how. I mean, RazoR's already, in my opinion, and if you guys haven't known or don't know them, if you look back to their catalog, they're really big on the hook.
Yeah.
And this project is hook heavy, and Kill You All starts it off with just a fucking awesome hook.
And me and Bobby Blaze were talking about it earlier. If you guys try to sing along to these songs, you're gonna get a sore throat just because of the gore.
Oh yeah.
Fucking. But
fucking that.
It's hook heavy, but super dope.
Dude, and that beginning of Kill You All, that sample for trivia is from the Wolfman movie. That was the newer shit that they did with Benicio del Toro.
Oh yeah.
And that's when they fucking like locked him into the thing and they wanted him to change in front of him.
Yeah.
And then he fucking changes in front of all the people and starts fucking killing all those people in that one room and shit. But that's what that's from. I will kill all of you! Oh, dude. And it sounds like Rocka though, don't it?
Does.
It does sound like Rocka. So you know when he found that sample, he was like, oh shit, that sounds like me. You know what I'm saying? Or someone was like, dude, that actually sounds like you. But I dug it, man. And it does kick off an album or a project or whatever we call this as that is nice hook heavy and has some awesome, memorable, catchy ass hooks then too. You know what I'm saying? On top of bars, then they have the hooks and hook. I remember being freestyling in Momo's garage and dude telling us, as long as you guys got that hook, you can make anything go. You know what I'm saying?
Uzdala,
yeah.
Uzdala, Mr. No Love.
Hell yeah.
Shout out some guys too.
That beat on Kill You All then too was by the Sixth Element, who does another track on the project then too, which is and I thought the beat was really dope. HeaRtless Remains is fucking one of my favorite hooks then too. Sin Rip on the hook and just does it so good, dude. That's another good sing-along, you know what I'm saying? And then there's some Chicago references in there too, and that's what I like about these guys are from Chicago too. So anytime there's a reference of things, then you know what they're talking about because it's there, you know, you're like,
and it's nice, dude, because like, I mean, a lot of people think, oh, you guys are from Indiana, but people don't realize where we're at in Indiana is so much closer
Rough part of Indiana
to Chicago than anything else in Indiana.
Anything else.
Yeah,
like we're not like the cornfields of Indiana. We're like industrial.
There's only a few areas of hillbillies where we're at. They're not all hillbillies.
But I mean, like we're from that region. Like actually, they call it the region. And we're literally
we could be in downtown Chicago
in a half hour.
In good traffic, a half hour.
Definitely.
You could be in downtown.
So Chicago references are always dope to us. We're always connected with the Chicago shit. And grew up on a lot of that shit.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
so to know some cool fucking horrorcore Chicago
the horrorcore shit, even from the gangster shit, man. We came up on them Twisters and Cruise Conflict, Do or Die before.
A lot of that murder rap did come from.
Before a lot of people even heard of these cats, you know what I'm saying? Like we were put onto this shit when we were young.
Yeah.
So I mean, to have the homies and have this gore, fucking wicked shit coming from Chicago is even so much better. You know what I'm saying? So dope.
Because then you connect to it even more. You connect to it even more. Because when you hear references in the track of places you've been or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. You hear the places and things that they've seen.
Or even just stay in Chicago because Chicago's right there.
It's right there. Literally, we go 2 minutes up the road and see Chicago across the lake from us. Like it's that fucking close. It's so dope, though.
I definitely dig that track. HeaRtless Remains. But Kill Room, the Kill Room.
Oh, Kill Room.
Dude, I think that'd be a dope ass video.
It would be.
When they were asking what video, I think the Kill Room would be dope.
Kill Room would be dope, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't know where the sample comes from the beginning of that, but there's a dope sample in the beginning of that then also too. But yeah, like I said, I don't know where that shit comes back. But the hook on that one is awesome then too.
Yeah.
Like it's just it is a theme on this album that the hooks are just so good. You
The
know
hooks
what
are
I'm saying?
catchy, bro. The hooks
Yeah.
are,
They get you singing along.
and
you
it
know
gets you
what I'm
singing along, and then when you want to hear them songs, you hit the hook, and then you just get the rest of the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to hit the verses. You want to keep the whole fucking motion going,
keep
man.
the image going.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, it's hook heavy, but the hook set it off. And not taking anything away from the bars. The bars, the verses are fucking fire too, but them hooks make you want to come back and just listen to the whole song over.
Yeah,
so then you get the bars again, and then you pay attention more to the bars leading into the hook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You pay attention to the bars leading into the hook, and it makes it, hell yeah, this whole song is fire. It's not just the hook. It's not just, you know what I'm saying? It's the
And then
verses.
that hook just keeps you, hey, I'll go back and listen to that
Yeah.
song, and then you keep hearing those bars and the fucking, and the verses and shit.
And it
like
keeps
that.
you just coming back to it, man. I mean, when this first dropped, I was listening to it through and through and through. Like, it was just...
The Kill Room is the other 6-element beat, and they kind of do sound similar in just a little bit of it, but they're dope beats. They're, like I said, man, another great track and hook heavy. And really, you get that type of hype because then you go into this next track, and I think this is like an overall favorite, Falling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. I mean...
Yeah, Falling is such a deep track.
That was... when it first came out, the first listen through, that song stuck out to me. Like, you know, it usually takes me a couple times listening to a new album. Or like, let me pick a favorite.
You usually end up getting that favorite though. That at least resonates right away.
And that was the one. And to me, it's like a lot of music when I listen to it is shit that's got a substance to it. You know what I'm saying? It's not always just about the weekend or how good, but the substance
to
of
actually
music,
feel it.
to actually feel it. And
Yeah.
this track definitely, I mean, it gets into some personal shit.
Yeah,
between the artists, between Rocka,
and it helps you connect with them.
and it helps you connect with them, and then that song, just I mean, it hits harder. You know what I'm saying? Like some people might be going through certain shit that they lost someone or certain situations that they talk about, the toxic parts of life. But that fucking song, that one stuck out to me the most.
Yeah, I really think that's definitely one of the.
That's definitely a favorite.
When we first started listening to the album, and people were like, "Oh, Falling for sure."
Yeah,
Falling
that was definitely my favorite.
Like,
as soon as I heard it, and then even like the second or third time I played it back, man, I was like, yeah, I can't get away from it. Like I wanted to play it again. Like it was.
And I feel like I listen to this and hear how this is put together. And I know artists are artists. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. But I feel like when you hear even the way they set this song up. I mean, they did a lot of the production on this, so like even Rocka, his intro onto that track. You know, what was that? Where were you? And then it goes right perfectly into the track. Where were you? You know what I'm saying? Fucking dope as fuck. And it is, man. And then there's a part where fucking Ripperoonie says something about like I'm an angry black man with a Molotov. And I'm like, I want to say that because man, I love that. I don't know why I resonate with that. You can just feel his rage while he's saying this type of shit. You know? Oh man, you could feel his emotion throughout his verse,
his whole verse,
and feel that
he's about to take that bottle and
fucking
chuck it somewhere, and
it's
gonna set them off.
It's just like I mean, like you said, like on a whole personal, on a whole shit you can feel, man. I mean, like even Rocket talking about his. R.I.P. But talking about his sister and
even Creepyface was the hardcore artist who they knew.
Right, we talked about that earlier too. It's just like a lot of shit, man. Like that you can feel even if you've been through some shit like that, or lost someone or been,
had someone in
like
your
you
life
said,
who was supposed to be there for you.
Who was supposed to be there for you and just wasn't there or didn't show up.
You could definitely vibe with this track. It's very good. That's cool.
That pulls the heartstrings. You know what I'm saying? It gets to you and it resonates with. Just being on some real shit, like I said, I like a lot of substance music. I mean, I did the lyrical shit, I did the crazy shit, but if you give me someone that has some substance, got some meaning behind it, that's some real feel type shit that everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's the shit. And that song, like I said, from day one, the album dropped, that track stuck out to me.
We'd already heard a couple of these tracks that were on there, so then to hear some of the stuff that we hadn't, you're like, oh wow. And that was the first thing that I did when I listened to the digital copy was listen to things that I hadn't heard already. Right. And Fallen was one of them, and I was like one of the first ones, and I was like, whoa. Yeah, this is some fucking fire shit. But yeah, man, great track. A lot of fucking, a lot of super dope fucking, and it is definitely a fucking favorite amongst most people that I've talked to, including myself. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely my favorite.
Inner Me comes up right after that,
Oh, yeah.
and the beat on Inner Me is just so fucking hard. So you come on falling to this beat that is just like, you know, rock, rap some heavy metal in your face. Yeah, just some dope ass fucking, you know, is that Sinrip's daughter that's on this track? Have we confirmed that, or who is on this track?
Isn't that Rocka's on it?
Oh, I'm not sure. It might have been,
I want to say that's Rocka. That's gonna be confirmed.
Yeah, I might have just misspoke when I said that, and but I thought it's cool as fuck. And if you use family to do your thing, something on there is always dope.
That's always dope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I want to say it's Rocka's on it.
That'd be another one. That'd be a good video.
But it
too.
is a dope song.
Yeah.
The Inner Me is fucking.
That'd be another one that would definitely be another good video for sure.
Hell yeah.
I know mine is a favorite of our homeboy Paglerito, so shout out fucking Pagler. It would have been cool to have him on here because he likes this album so much, and then we would have had that unbiased opinion.
Yeah, the unbiased opinion, like we,
you know, would that have been cool?
We gave it to him to, you know, hey, go check it out. He's like, oh, I'm gonna check it out, and then ever since then, like he's been big on it, man. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, oh, dude, this album's so fire.
So we talked about it several times here on the Weekly the web show and all that other stuff, you know. And it's cool that, you know, people have checked it out, and those that did like it or whatever have reached out, and we've seen Pagler really into it. I know he did like this Mine track, and it was another favorite of mine also.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Another one that has got some cool shit that you could fucking relate to, and fucking some dope ass bars and this shit, man.
Everything. You got me, dude?
Real, it is. It's like, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Like I was saying, is that like that we actually do know these people is awesome, because you hear these tracks and you're like, damn, dude, like my homie like wrote and recorded this, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it is. And like I said, I've met them through Bobby Blaze, you know, after all these years, you know what I'm saying, being in shows with him, and but them dudes, I mean, besides us just knowing it, like even since the first day I met Rocka and Cindy, like they've been cool as fuck, very humble dudes, bro, very super humble dudes. And they're fun-loving dudes, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can fuck around with Sin Rip. Like, if you look back at our shit, you know what I'm saying? Bro, fuck Sin Rip, you know what I'm saying? Fuck Jiggy Fresh. He'd put a whole post on there, all hail the Razor page, you know, like, fuck Jiggy Fresh, fuck TeamMUJ, you know. But it's all the love. It's all the love, man. We let them guys. And like I said, ever since I ran into them with Bobby Blaze, you know, met them with Bobby Blaze, they've been super dope, super humble guys, bro. Like, they don't let that shit get to their head. Oh, hey, we're, you know, we're opening up for so-and-so, we're doing this. No, they're super fucking humble.
And that is why we like
these guys.
There are people that, oh, I'm sorry.
I said these guys, they've opened for both.
They've opened.
Oh yeah, and they're like a constant for MNE.
They're a constant, and like, but the thing is, like, they're
to see them grow. That's what, you know, I was gonna talk about near the end of this album, though, just to see them grow and then release this, and you hear these tracks, you know, and like mine was another track that I hadn't heard until I heard it on the digital release. So to hear it, I was like, oh man, that's fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the outro, right? Yeah. After mine is another poem. It's a great end of the album. See, I didn't really notice. I'm listening to it on the digital copy. It doesn't say Triple MFD featuring Razor on the next track. On the back of the album here, it does say Triple MFD. First sliced him with a Razor. It's Triple MFD featuring Razor. And I don't know if they did that as like a tribute to Triple MFD being the motherfucking godfather of scum and insane poetry, or if that's like it was a meant to be a Triple MFD track, and it might have been. But dude, it's like seriously one of my favorite songs. The whole thing. I am a huge fan of Scum's fucking the residual accent that he has from Russia, and just the way that he delivers shit is just so fucking cool sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if he is saying the grossest, weirdest, sometimes most fucked up things, it sounds cool as fuck with his, like, that fucking Russian fucking Ivan dialect back there, you know what I'm saying?
And that song is so... It is super fucking fire too, dude. Like, and speaking of that, you know, the future shit, I didn't really realize that until earlier today. Like, I was like, it was featured like that. But that song, dude, like you said, just having the Gorefather, you know, Scum and insane poetry, bro. And just like, and then our homies, you know, like you said, like, but I mean, the song itself is just.
Well, and then with that about this track is that in March or in February they sent me all of their vocals, of Razor's vocals, to that track. No beat, didn't tell me what it was for, what it was from. Just sent it to me and we're like, look, when we need you to make an intro for the Wicked show, and we want you to use some of our stuff. And I was like, bet. So I had like all this time where I fucking worked with these samples for, you know, well over a month.
Yeah. I remember that.
Ended up doing 2 different versions of the intro and the one that we ended up using. So here I played with, knew these fucking verses, had them, and I like used these verses on a different beat and ran with this other beat that was dope as fuck. And then here, fast forward, end of the year, I get the album and I finally hear Slicing with the Razor and I hear all of those vocal stems in there and I'm like, oh, this is dope as fuck.
And even the Granddad dude, the intro he did, we were all at the Wicked show. The intro was so fucking, I was like, probably one of the best intros I've seen Razor, you know, dozens of times with by Blade Member, with all of us, you know, TeamMUJ. But that intro for that Wicked show was just, it was fire, bro.
We needed it to be fire, and it was fire.
It was like, you know what I'm saying, like the hype shit, you know, for that show, that being a anniversary show for fucking Wicked, and just being what it was, like that whole show, and that intro just fucking, it set it off.
Some straight fucking murder.
Yeah,
it was fucking
like from beginning to end,
that intro will still be the Razor intro every time that I perform live with them.
That intro was fine.
But just to hear it in that track and then know that this shit that I got to fuck with is on a track with the motherfucking the legends, the Gore Fathers, you know. Yeah. You got Scum and Insane Poetry on the track with it. I love the beat that they ended up rocking with it. Insane Poetry's verse, I was like, man, he might have been hungry or some shit right in this verse because he says something about something like tilapia, and then he says something like a steak or a slab of ribs or some shit. I'm like, yo, I'm a fucking homeboy. IP was like, yo, bro, I'm hungry for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
We about to just end this verse and go.
Yeah, we about to go get something to eat after this shit.
Go to Shorty's barbecue.
Oh, dude,
barbecue.
I love IP. He's a fucking legend. Doesn't get enough respect. Scum also, man. IP's been at it for a minute, bro. Putting it down since motherfucking back in the day, and still kills it. He's humble as fuck too. He's always shown me fucking love everywhere that I fucking seen him.
I met them. One Twizzler show at the Avalon or whatever it was. Avondale. I went with Sam Blue, LJ, and with tickets for like $5 a piece.
Oh, you met Scum there then?
Yeah, Scum and IP there, yeah.
Oh yeah, because Triple MFD was on that shit. I didn't know
that was dope. You never, like you said, they're humble dudes too, man. Like it's just dope to have them people, you know, being in that the spot they're in to be fucking humble.
Scum's the shit too. Scum will drop knowledge on you. Scum will fucking make sure that you're taking Jaeger bomb shots. You know? Scum's a fucking good dude. So to hear that track and then just them legends was fucking dope as fuck. It's one of my favorites on there, and I almost feel bad because it's like, I guess it wasn't even maybe supposed to be on the album. I don't know, you know. But either way, it's one of my favorites for sure. It's dope as fuck. Cause that trap beat then too, and Scum rapping on that trap beat's dope as fuck. And then Underground is another track that we did get to hear then, from Razor then. So there's a perfect ending for it. It's another one where the hook is fucking dope as fuck. Sit and rip on the hook. Is it Rock on the hook? I can't remember.
I'm gonna say so.
Either way,
the hook is dope.
The shit's dope as fuck. I fucking love the track. And it's a perfect ending for this perfect debut. Really do like, I know we started off saying, you know, but like, even though we know these guys, this shit's dope. We wouldn't sit here and fucking, just so people might go out and fucking buy this shit, do this review, you know?
Right.
I genuinely, because I've watched these guys for the last 7 years. When I first met them, they were each part of a different group. And here from the point where they even got signed to LSP, then to release, you know, the other projects before that were, and just to see how they've evolved, and it's just so fucking dope. And I'm not saying it because I'm featured inside the motherfucking book.
No, man.
Even though I'm
the last one, the All Hail the Razor album.
All Hail the Razor?
Yeah, I mean, it's a dope.
So fucking good, dude.
Like, you can't deny these guys, man. I mean, like as much as people want to say, oh, you guys buy it, whatever. But I mean, these guys.
Listen to it yourself.
Listen to it yourself. Go do yourself a favor. Even go into the back shit. Go on gorehop.com. Go get All Hail the Razor. Go get fucking HeaRtless for sure.
Yeah.
And just listen to it, man. I mean, like, their music is dope.
It is.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Album speaks LSP.
Hell
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Hell
even
yeah.
All Hail Razor wasn't even LSP releasing. I believe it's on their
Yeah,
website.
it is on
You know what
their
I'm saying? Like, you go grab that shit.
And it's good, man.
It is.
It's
It's so good.
and then you hear them to hear and just like, man, they're dope as fuck. I know JP the Hustler is the one that mastered this album though too, and I think it sounds good. I was telling him that when we were first listening to it, it sounds better than some people who have, you know, professional mastering on their shit. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, you know,
Go check this shit out.
it's so dope to see where they were and where they're at now. I really enjoy listening to this. I've listened to it so much.
Dude, over.
It's just so good, dude. And not even to be fucking biased sitting here wearing my Razor fucking shirt, you know what I'm saying? They're
Biased? What do you mean
genuinely so good.
Hey, check out these shirts anyway.
Hey,
Yeah, look.
Hey, I'm just saying.
All these shirts available online also.
GoreHop.com. Go and get you some of that shit. And all sizes are available because
Oh, yeah, I got
this
that
shirt right here,
tee.
you know how long I've been waiting for this fucking shirt? Every time I seen Razor live, Rocka and Ape the Monkey, you know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, we only got it in extra large, G. You know what I mean? These skinny motherfucker size, bro.
And now
And
look
finally,
look how good it
Rocka
looks, too.
was like, hey, they restocked them, bro. And it was cool with Rocka, too, to hit me up, hey, G,
They restocked them.
we restocked them, hey, bro. If you want to go to the website, everything's hooked up. So shout out to Rocka, you know what I'm saying? He's always looking out. He's like, bro, if I get a size, I'll let you know. And as soon as they hit the store back again with the resize up, he hit me up, like, literally just, hey, bro, we got them in your size.
Yeah,
Got
that's
it.
the
And I
shit.
mean,
Yeah, shout out to my fucking homies.
go get you some shit.
Pick yourself up a copy. There'll be a link inside the description of this video down below here.
Come on here.
Man,
And
if
it's
you
streaming
haven't listened to
everywhere.
it already, you're sleeping, so you need to
Yeah.
wake the fuck up.
But it is also streaming
Everywhere.
Spotify, iTunes, fucking everywhere, whatever.
Android,
Apple
Google
Music,
Play,
Android, Google Play, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Go stream it, go download it. If you can't get the hard copy for real, just stream it, download it.
The stream's better than two.
Yeah, streams matter too. I mean that shit hits up. But go get you a hard copy.
Yeah.
Bobby
It's only
Blaze got it,
$10.
say $10. Copy you a t-shirt and a fucking hard copy.
Hell yeah,
And be
dude, and look at
fucking-
that. You know, not a lot of people even do full-on fucking CD cases
you know
like
what I'm
that
saying?
anymore. Most of the time, it's just a sleeve.
It's a sleeve.
Here you
it's a
got
fucking
even.
thing, but,
You got motherfucking.
Down tilt. There you go.
Yeah,
There you go. But anyway, go cop that shit, man. I mean, hey,
artwork in the back.
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
like I said, it's $10.
Oh, and then behind the
Behind
CD,
the
yeah.
10 whatever, $10. Go grab you the copy of the CD. Go grab All Hail the Razor. Go grab you a t-shirt. Fucking grab you a charm, a chain, grab whatever, man.
The
Like,
hoodies are online right now.
hey, yeah, the hoodies, the zip ups with this on the back. I'm not even a big fan of zip ups, but just because this logo right here, this Paper Death logo, I've been waiting for this shit for a long time. I love this fucking logo.
Hell yeah.
This fucking shirt right here. Oh man, I
Yeah,
want
man.
I want the zip up hoodie just because it's got that on it.
For sure.
But so go check them out. Get their shit. GoreHop.com.
Pick up fucking HeaRtless by Razor. Like I said, we wouldn't waste the time talking
No,
about
hell
something
no.
if we didn't like it. We wouldn't be sitting here going, well, I didn't really like that track. We wouldn't do any of that. We wouldn't waste our time
It
talking
still
about
fucks
an
and
album.
rip though.
But it is. It is still fucks and rip all day.
Yeah.
But
Fucks and
fuck
rip.
Rocka in 2020.
Oh yeah.
Until the
Rocka
next
all
fucking
2020.
review.
Coming, buddy.
Make sure you listen to this shit until you watch the next motherfucking review. Listen to RazoR's HeaRtless. And
copy
get,
that.
copy yourself a fucking copy.
Download that shit. Fucking do whatever you gotta do to get it.
Hell yeah.
Just go grab it.
Exactly.
Go get that shit.
I don't care if you
Exactly.
steal it, no offense, but I mean, if you can't go buy it, support the homies.
I don't know where you're gonna steal it from.
I mean,
You might
might
rip
be-
it offline.
You might be
You
able to
might
rip it
just leave
somewhere.
the shit.
But go stream it, go fucking download it, go fucking buy it, go
Yeah.
fucking do all that shit.
Hell yeah. And
For
until
sure.
next time,
Sin Rip for it.
fucking listen to that shit. Yeah, hit up Sin Rip and say, hey, where the fuck's this shit
Hey,
at?
tell
Sin
him
Rip.
TeamMUJ
Yeah.
fucking sent you.
Yeah.
Alright?
Tell
And I
them
want
TeamMUJ
my
said, fuck
shit.
you. You
Yeah.
want CDs.
We want
Motherfucker.
CDs.
And tell them they should spell my fucking name right next time.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that shit?
That's a whole other video!
We're coming for, I think it was all Sin Rip's fault.
It probably was.
I think it was on
That's 'cause
purpose.
I used to fucking turn his music down when
I remember
Yeah,
that.
It's fucking Rip's fault.
Hell yeah, man.
Fun time.
Hell yeah. Shout out to
Anywho,
Razor,
yeah.
shout out to LSP.
It is all much love. L's up.
Fucking L's up for
Shout out to
sure.
Razor. Until the next time, I'm your boy Bobby Blaze.
Jiggy Fresh.
Remember
With our TeamMUJ.
From the dead. swerving cause I'm surfing up a bag of 7 heads. Feel the chop veins, first bloody mop, strangle bitches in the urinal. I'm never gonna stop. Look into the eyes of the desperate respect. Nothing's gonna stop me once I'm tearing at your flesh. I'll show you that I love you.